What are you naturally talented at? And many of you don't know because it comes natural. It was a birthday gift. It was given to you at birth. It was that coach at 6 years old who said to me, son, one of these days you're going to be a coach. My high school coach called me professor. He said, man, you're always learning, studying, guiding. He said, you're going to be a great coach. You know how many times I heard that growing up in life? Son, you're going to be a great coach. I didn't see it. Other people saw it. So one of the best things I would teach you to do is go ask 10 people that know you very well, what do you think I'm really good at? And if 5 people tell you the exact same thing, that's most likely your talent. You're really good at this. Where are you deeply passionate about? Passion is irresistible belief for motive or action. What drives your engine. It's what rows your boat. It's what gets you excited. Out of everything you do in insurance space, what do you love doing? Some of you love selling. Some of you love talking to people. Some of you love deconstructing concepts. Some of you love overcoming objections. Some of you love the art of the chase. Some of you love, what is it you love doing? What is it you love, man? I'm talking about really fuels your engine about this business. Number 3, where is there a need in the world that you can fulfill? That's the exchange of money. The need. Money changes hands when a problem is solved. What is the need? You know when I'm selling, one of the number 1 questions I ask people, Sharon Lecter taught me this. She wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad, all the books for Kiyosaki, the first 10 books for Kiyosaki. We sit down at dinner one night in Scottsdale, and she said, I got one question for you. What are you trying to do? And then she said, if somebody tries to tell you what to do before they ask you what you're trying to do, they are just trying to sell you something. So when people call my office, I ask them a simple question. What are you trying to do? And they tell me. And Chris, I say, here's what I think you need to do, right? Based on my unique past and my unique experiences and my unique mentors and my unique education, I really have a unique ability to do this for you. So number 3 is where is there a need? And number 4, this is very important. So what is your conscience telling you you're supposed to be doing? Some people believe conscience is God's voice to his children. Your conscience is telling you to do this. Do you know every night when I sit down and I write out my goals for the next day, I always put something on there about kids. Here's what I tell God. Man, I've worked with kids my whole life. I got 2 of my own kids. One day my daughter was having a fit. She's exactly like me, high D. She'd wake up in the morning, juice! My wife's like, what's wrong with her? I'm like, I'm telling you, she's a high D, man. She wakes up angry. High D's wake up angry. For all you driven people in the room, you're frustrated because you're not getting somewhere fast enough. And so my daughter has a breakdown, and I go and I Google, because I'm going to hire a coach for my 9-year-old daughter. I'm like, look, I'm going to hire somebody to coach my kid on emotional toughness, emotional intelligence. And I go Google, #1 expert on emotional toughness for kids. Guess who popped up? Me. I'm like, we are so screwed. We are so screwed. If I'm the #1 dude to help kids, man, I'm trying to hire somebody to coach my kid. Every night, don't miss this because I got 2 minutes and I'm done. Every night when I sit down, my conscience tells me I'm supposed to be doing something for kids. I'm like, no, God, I'm done with that. 10 years, mamas and daddies. I still, somehow, my little hand, you're supposed to have greatness factories for kids. Every night, somehow, I write it down, even when I don't want to. That's my conscience. Right? That's God saying to me, use your talents to help those kids. Right? No matter if you want to or not, this is what you're supposed to be doing. At some point, you yield to that and you say, you're right, I'm in. So not long ago, 3 months ago, we did Success School for kids. We brought 50 kids to my lodge in Tennessee, man. It's one of the most incredible experiences I've had in a long time. It renewed my passion for people. And a 6-year-old, right there, your kids, right? 6-year-old raises her hand. We did question and answer. 6-year-old said, I got a question, Coach Burt. I said, sure. She said, where did you get all this money? I'm like, girl, you figuring it out quick, right? I love this. We taught the kids pray drive. We taught the kids how to find their talent. We taught the kids how to articulate. We taught the kids, that is conscience. So I would ask you today, what are you deeply passionate about? Where are you talented at? Where is there a need in the world that only you can fulfill? What is your conscience telling you that you're supposed to be doing? At the intersection of those 4 questions, you will find your voice and talent in life. And once you find your voice and talent in life, then it is a matter of how can I distribute this talent at the highest levels to the world. And when I operate at a high frequency, the world will begin to reward me in the form of love and appreciation and affirmation and referrals and reputation and ultimately in money, because you are a pro. You are operating at a high frequency. This is one of the single greatest things I could do for every person in this room. Just ask the people that I've coached up here. And by the way, they're all sitting up front. And most of them are on stage, right? There's some kind of correlation there. I don't know if you figured that part out or not. But what I'm really helping them do is not sell more insurance, man. Y'all can figure that part out. These other people can teach you how to sell more insurance. What I can help you do is find the uniqueness in you and bring that uniqueness to the marketplace.